Hey guys, welcome to our apartment. I'm so excited to show you guys around finally. Say hello to Lenny. But before anything, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Come on in. All right, guys, here we are in the living room, and it definitely has a bit of a bohemian vibe to it, very nature-oriented, a lot of plants, a lot of wood. This couch has been with me for quite a few years. It was just a cheap couch from Walmart. I'm kind of glad that I didn't buy something more expensive because it definitely has some battle wounds from Miss Lennon here that I've had to patch up over the years, but I think it gives it a little bit more character. So this coffee table I actually made myself. It's one of my favorite pieces in the entire apartment. I just couldn't find exactly what I wanted anywhere, and you know what they say, if you want something done right, you just have to do it yourself. I had a vision, I knew I wanted something slimmer. I didn't really have the space for a huge bulky coffee table. This was actually the scrap wood that Home Depot was throwing out because nobody wanted it. But I just saw so much potential in the legs and the plank. They just had some really beautiful ridges to them. The rattan chairs really complement everything really nicely. They do have metal legs, which was bunny approved for Lennon. I knew she wasn't gonna chew that. And then in addition to being a crazy bunny lady, I've also become a crazy plant lady. So there is no shortage of plants in my apartment. I just think there's something really special about being able to watch them grow and knowing that you're nourishing them and giving them a good home. These pillows over here are original Peruvian textile. My mother is from Peru, and that makes me half Peruvian, but you didn't know that. So I do have a lot of pieces from places that I've lived in or been to around the world. And then on this side, I have my bookshelf with all of my camera lenses and different books from college or poetry that I love, as well as this really cute bunny doorstop that my mom got me. I do paint a lot of my own artwork. I did this painting over here. It's just something I've always done since I was little. I love to paint. Everything in this apartment was designed specifically around Lennon and making sure that it was a safe place for her to live in. So I do have a lot of rugs around the apartment because I do have real hardwood floors, which she tends to slip on. The 8x10 jute rug was from Ross. It was 60 bucks. Such a steal. But the Persian and Moroccan rugs are my mother's from the 80s. The one thing that I did splurge on was my mirror from Anthropology. And then Lennon kind of has different beds plopped around the apartment that she'll sleep on. She'll switch between those and then going under the couch and under my bed. She just kind of sleeps wherever. And then I have these bar stools here where I can eat. I have a really long countertop. At the entrance of the apartment, I do have a shoe basket, which is part of my bunny proofing. And basically I can just kick off my shoes as soon as I walk through the door, toss them in there, and know that Lennon can't get to them. It's just quick and easy, and I don't have to walk all the way to my closet, stack everything up really nicely. Even if you don't have a rabbit, I really recommend a shoe basket. What I love about this apartment is the open floor concept plan. So next to the living room and the kitchen, you have this big open space that's actually meant to be a dining room, but I did convert into more of an office space / creative space. So every morning, I make my tea, I sit at this desk, and I get to work. Lennon will usually lay by my feet, or she'll want to hop onto my lap. This antique desk was actually only 35 bucks on Craigslist. Those are the kinds of finds that I love. And then up here we have our YouTube plaque for hitting 100,000 subscribers and my diploma. To the right here we have the fireplace. Such a nice touch to this apartment. It just makes things so much more cozy and toasty, especially on a chilly winter night when it's raining. If you're wondering how Lennon does around the fire, she really doesn't mind it at all. She likes kind of sitting in front of it actually. And then to the very far corner, we have her litter box. I like to call it Lennon's corner. It's just the perfect little nook for her. And then over here to the left, we have my piano. As many of you know, I'm a musician, so when I'm not YouTubing, I'm making music, and I actually have composed a lot of the songs that you've heard on this channel. I don't know if I can play something right now, but I'll try. Let's see. I kept the kitchen a little more simple. I don't like a lot of clutter on the countertops or anything like that, but it is really nice to have a lot of countertop space for cooking. And I always have a basket full of fruit for me and Lennon to share. I did change out some of the hardware like the cabinet knobs in the kitchen and in the bathroom. It's the little details like that that make a huge difference and can really give a space some character. So this is what I like to call the utility closet, and I'm not going to get too deep into our organization stuff, but I know some of you are curious about how I store some of Lennon's things. So basically you just slide this open and everything's organized, labeled, and has its own bin. And then down here is where I keep her hay from Small Pet Select, and I'll let you in on a little trick. I just keep it in the same box that it's delivered in, cut a little flap in the middle, and I can just pull out the hay whenever I want. And then this side is basically Lennon's side, and this is where all the magic happens. She's got her own bin with hair bows and, you know, hats, harnesses, flower crowns, all that fun stuff. And then down here she has some shelves with first aid kit, grooming tools, fleece blankets, all folded up really nicely. Here we are in the bedroom, and my favorite piece in the entire apartment is in this room, and it's this beautiful cast iron bed frame that someone was actually throwing out. I guess one woman's trash is another woman's treasure, right? It is an antique, an original 1920s cast iron bed frame. They do not make these anymore. I just thought that the detail was so beautiful, and I loved the emerald green iron. And if you want to know Lennon's favorite place to flop, it's right under this bed. But as you can see, I did want my room to be a little bit more minimalist. I don't have anything hanging on my walls except for my guitar. I didn't even want anything on my night tables. I just have a plant on one and a candle on the other. I wanted this room to feel very peaceful and serene and just have a sanctuary to come home to every night. She's like falling asleep on me. This green wooden trunk at the foot of my bed is from Columbia, and modem, internet router, and other cables are just kept in that basket there in the corner. It just organizes everything really nicely and keeps it away from Lennon. Surprisingly, she's not inclined to chew on that basket, and I'm not complaining. This room did come with a sliding door closet that's made entirely of a mirror, which I didn't like initially, but it's really grown on me because it really opens up the room and reflects a lot of light. And seeing as how this window already lets so much sunlight in, because there's really nothing blocking my building, so I just get the most beautiful blue skies and sunsets every day, and not a bad view of West Hollywood. Alright guys, so that's it for this apartment tour. I'm so happy that we've been finally able to open up our home to you all. Just a quick reminder, we did recently launch our merchandise, which it's all linked below. It'll make a really great Christmas gift. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and we'll see you all soon. Bye! Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, and
that was a terrible one.
Never mind. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm so excited to finally show you guys our apartment. Who's talking? I'm focused, right?
I think so, yeah.
Sure? Hey Lennies, welcome back to our... Okay, gotta do that again.